Okay.
Welcome back to part 2 of Georgia Storm Trackers and Southeast Weather live hurricane and severe weather coverage. We'll be covering the slight risk and marginal risk in the portions of the U.S. in Hurricane Beryl. We have information from Ree. Ree, go ahead.
All right. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that last thing. We just were having a lot of technical issues. So yeah. But I want to mention this storm down here in Brunswick, Georgia. They put a special weather statement on it for landspouts and wind gusts around 40 miles an hour. And as of now, not seeing really any rotation. But we will have to watch for an area maybe around here or maybe somewhere down here. Also want to take a look at some of these storms in Florida. We have three special weather statements. One for wind gusts around 40 miles an hour. Also, another one that includes Tallahassee for wind gusts around 40 miles an hour. Then another one near Perry for 40 mile per hour wind gusts. And let's take a look at our velocities. Perry Storm, yeah, you're probably having some 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Tallahassee storm as well, but this storm's very close to the radar, so very hard to see those wind speeds. And then this storm near Tate's wildlife management area and the Mud Swamp and New Riverness area definitely have some higher wind gusts as well. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning, and two of them actually in South Dakota. And this is for the same storm that got upgraded to 70 mile per hour wind, 60 mile per hour wind gusts with golf ball size hail. So now that is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. And let's take a look at our DBZ. Yeah, possibly all the way up to around 70 DBZs in this area along Alkali Road. So correct me in chat if you know what it is. And then back here, near Piedmont to the north, have some hail most likely. And we just got a new scan. Let's see if we had a new velocity scan. I don't believe we did. But yeah, definitely a powerful storm there, and we actually have a slight risk of severe weather today. So let me pull that up. This is our day one risk, and we have a slight risk for portions of Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Colorado, and um, Iowa. Is that Iowa? I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. My brain is having a little brain fart, so sorry about that. Let's take a look at some of these storms here in the Savannah area, all the way down towards Hinesville. Definitely got some heavier rain there. We might get a special weather statement for maybe 30, 35 mile per hour winds, but not too much with that storm. But then up here near Georgetown, South Carolina, and this is South Carolina, not to confuse anyone. And yeah, this storm actually has some heavier rain with it for sure. Might have a slight minor flooding issue there for sure. Then let's go back to our slight risk. This has a 5% tornado risk, a excuse me, a 15% significant wind risk. That does include Grand Island. And then we have um a 15% hail risk as well in this yellow area. Then we have a mesoscale discussion with an 80% chance for a watch to be issued. And this is let's see what this is for. Some severe thunderstorms capable of 1 to 1.75-inch hail and gusts from 60 to 70 miles per hour are possible. And then for day two, we have a day two enhanced risk. This does include St. Joseph and Kansas City. you are just under this green line that I just drew. You are right under that enhanced risk, but you most likely will be in it in the later day. And let's take a look at its tornado risk. We have a 5% tornado risk. Kansas City, you are not included, but very close. Our wind risk, we have a 30% wind risk as well. That's not a significant area, but we might get an upgrade. And then we have a 15% hail risk as well. Kansas City, you are included in that this time. So let's take a look at Major Hurricane Beryl. This is a Category 4 hurricane with wind gusts of 180 miles an hour, but the sustained maximum sustained wind speeds are 150 miles an hour, with a minimum low pressure of 946 millibars. And this is only 5 miles an hour away from being a Category 5, which would be extremely bad. But either way, 5 miles an hour doesn't make too much of a difference. So you just need to treat it like it's a Category 5. And just, if you are not in, if you are in an island out here, just make sure you are getting your precautions. Even if you're all the way near like Jamaica and areas, even though it's even though it's supposed to be only be a Category 2 hurricane, you still need to be taking your precautions, as you might be able to get in on that eye wall. Even portions of Mexico, as it's supposed to be a Category 1, just make sure you are still doing your precautions. But then this is supposed to get back out into the Gulf of Mexico as a tropical storm. Yes, I know. And then this might even be able to make it to a Category 1 hurricane again as it gets and somewhere into this area. But we will have to watch for it to maybe swing back up into Texas, maybe Louisiana. But I think it will most likely probably swing up towards the Mexico-Texas line.
I would like to say in areas right now, the wind gust will reach further than the cone says. The cone is just the path of the hurricane directly, but wind gusts can go many more miles than just the cone.
Yeah, as you can see right now, here's the cone, and these winds are going all the way. Let's measure it. Yeah, these winds are around 215 miles across, and this cone really is only 100 miles across or so. So you will have winds getting farther out of that cone, but that cone is just where that center of circulation will most likely go, somewhere inside of this red area. I also want to mention, we were expecting, I believe, what is back here? Is that 96L? Let me check. Yeah, 96L. You can't see it on this map, but we were expecting it to form in a Chris. And last night, 95L or 94L, I believe it was 95L though, actually took the name Chris. It was able to make it just to a tropical storm with 40-mile-per-hour winds. So that's what this little red circle is right here. So it did have wind gusts to 40 miles an hour briefly. But yeah, definitely some interesting stuff in the tropics. And then we also have another area in the Eastern Pacific. You cannot see it on this map, but I will draw approximately where it is. And it has a 40% chance of development. So let's draw that in orange. So here we are. And excuse me, I gotta go a little farther back. So here it is. It is around that X. Hold on, let me draw that smaller. I'm sorry, y'all. This X is around where that area of circulation would be. And this is the path by the National Hurricane Center in here. So if that does develop, it will most likely be somewhere in to here. So we will just have to watch for that to develop. But yeah, I believe that's one of the first systems in the Eastern Pacific, but it also has a 10% chance of development in the next 48 hours, but most likely not going to develop into much. And then I will just mention briefly again, some more showers are popping up here in Georgia for sure. And so we will have to watch those possibly get strong to severe as we have a marginal risk. Let me pull that up once again really fast. Yeah, we have a marginal risk here in this kind of darker green. I will outline that area for this marginal risk as it is a bit hard to see.
I want
It is in there. So yeah, and I believe Finn might have something for us.
Yes, I would like to have a public announcement, a public service announcement, not a weather-related announcement. So I will be gone from the studio for until Friday. Be leaving tomorrow, so the podcast will slow down and the videos will slow down. But Reed will be taking care of those on the Georgia Storm Tracker and the Storm Chaser 575 channel. But I will still try to push out podcast every day or so.
Alrighty. But yeah, I will be still posting maybe most likely daily on the Storm Chaser 575 channel. That is my channel. And then the Georgia Storm Trackers channel, which both of us put videos out on and do live streams on.
Yes. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Georgia Storm Trackers because we need more. We need more subscribers on that channel.
And make sure to go check out my channel as well and the Southeast Weather channel. And let's see, we got someone in chat here on the Southeast Weather side. So let me pull this up because I do not believe they are in the U.S. as they are not speaking English. They said strong wind watch for Puerto Rico for tonight. Tomorrow, Tuesday, because the wind can increase up to 40 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour. At 35 miles an hour, the warning can be issued. So if y'all have wind speeds of 35 miles an hour, y'all can get a high wind warning. That's crazy. I think it's around 50 miles an hour is what we have to have in the U.S. for a high wind warning.
I think it's 50. I think
50 or 45, something like that.
Not sure something. Well, actually, it's actually not a warning. I think it's just a state.
Well, we can't have high wind warnings. The climatologist in Puerto Rico said a special warning needs to be issued on the coast. A warning due to strong wind for all of Puerto Rico and the cardiac flood watch. I believe I may have said that wrong. 8.7 inches of rain is expected. Really?
About that, I think that's maybe got translated incorrect.
Really? Let me check that out. I mean, on the National Hurricane Center, portions of Puerto Rico are going for maybe up to 3 inches of rain.
8 is kind
Put in the chat if that's a different weather station or different news people. And I'll be right back. Hold on. Someone is here.
Make sure you go watch our podcast
Anyways,
on Spotify because our podcast is called Georgia Storm Trackers and it is on Spotify. So make sure you go follow us on Spotify and listen to the podcast.
yeah.
More podcasts will be coming shortly.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some very
Not today.
interesting concepts on there, maybe some interesting questions with the weather. And might even do a few things with Twisted. If you don't know what Twisted is, it is a storm chasing game, but I think most likely we will probably just be doing more real life weather.
If you have any weather questions, please email us at georgiastormtrackers@gmail.com. And if you have any Q&A questions for the podcast, please leave those there as well. georgiastormtrackers@gmail.com.
Yeah, and let's see did say something, or she, I'm sorry. You can expect a strong wind warning, but I don't know why it's ruled out because I was waiting for a wind warning to come in for Puerto Rico just in case strong wind warning could be activated for.
Can you put the Georgia Storm Tracker email in the chat because I can't right now.
Yeah, a warning of strong waves, but we have in Puerto Rico several maritime warnings and small boats fighting out of the water because the beaches are very dangerous. Yeah, I'm sure the beaches there are definitely dangerous. You probably have some
Rip currents.
very high waves, some rip currents as well. Might even have some waves around maybe 5 or so feet. Let me. That's the wrong thing.
And offshore, you obviously probably have 15 feet waves.
A warning of strong waves, but we have several warnings in Puerto Rico. Yeah. Sure, y'all definitely have some warnings for some things there. For sure. Puerto Rico on the coast, on the coast of Puerto Rico, Cabo Roja, a warning for coastal flooding is not ruled out. Coastal flood watch, high tide watch is not ruled out for the 15. For 15. The storm surge is going to enter. Yeah, I have a little bit of storm surge, not expecting too much. Maybe up to 3 feet or so. And I am going to check out the marine charts to see those wave heights for you just by the just so that you know. Yeah, you could have some. Oh wow, yeah. As Barrel, man, towards the eye of Barrel, it might even have some 46 to maybe 50-foot waves. That's crazy. But yeah, Puerto Rico, you could maybe have some waves all the way up to maybe 6, maybe even a few 7-footers, 8-footers. For sure. I mean, definitely not gonna rule out some very high waves. And we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Scotts Bluff. Just warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds and less.
What state?
This is gonna be Nebraska.
Yep. So that's where our slight risk is. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it is in portions of Nebraska for sure. This severe warning is just now entering the slight risk. Let's see, we got something else from Maria. Let's see what they are saying.
Thank you for watching our live stream. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe our live stream. Make sure to share it to all your friends that are interested in weather and maybe those not interested in weather. We'll be covering all of United States weather on this live stream and also some other countries like Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so Puerto Rico is excuse me, sorry. They said windy, very windy, gusts reaching 40 miles an hour. I don't know if it'll hit 60, but definitely can't rule it out. Some warnings are being issued for the hurricane and strong winds. And we just got a severe thunderstorm watch in portions of Nebraska, South Dakota. Nebraska and South Dakota. This will expire in 6 hours. Scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 miles an hour likely. Scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events of 2 inches in diameter possible. Then a tornado or 2 possible. Let's see what they're saying now. And I do want to ask. They said strong winds up to 50 miles an hour. 95L, by the way, Maria, already developed into Tropical Storm Chris briefly overnight. But 96L out in the Atlantic, its chances are decreasing a lot for development. So we don't really think much is going to happen. But I will draw its area for around where it is, as we don't have that on here. Let's see.
Can you pull up the National Hurricane Center for them?
Yes, I can. It is around this area, and then it will possibly be able to develop into there, but I don't think it will. Okay, let me see. Let me pull up the National Hurricane Center. Okay, here is the National Hurricane Center. What is that noise?
I don't know. Good question.
Is that coming on over the stream?
What is it? What is it? What does it sound like?
It's like outside noise.
Oh,
Okay, so Maria, that system only has a 50% chance of development. But I will ask if you are able to speak English, please
type
speak
English.
English
Please
in the
type it.
chat. Because it's difficult to have to go to Google Translate every time.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, so Maria, we don't want tropical waves to form. We don't want them to turn into hurricanes because hurricanes are not good, especially if they hit land. So please just don't put in chat that you want another hurricane because you don't.
Please do not say that. That is negative, and you will be timed out if you do say that. Please do
Yeah,
not say
because
that.
we don't want more hurricanes. Because let's say there was a hurricane that came up and hit you and damaged your house, you wouldn't want that, I'm sure.
And possibly damaged you.
Yeah, possibly could injure you, injure others, possibly death, which is not good, and we really don't want that.
No, so please stay positive in the chat. We like weather enthusiasts, but we don't like extremist ones.
Yeah, and it might, yeah, as you said, it might turn into a tropical depression here, Marie. But I don't think it will make it to hurricane status. But we don't want anything else to form. And I mean, if you're outside in it, I mean, whenever I get hit by a tropical storm or something, I love to go outside and take wind readings. But I sadly just can't help that they're forming, but I don't want them to form is the thing. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, there you go. I have there we go. Should have Radar Mega up now. So yes, we are glad that you're a weather enthusiast, but we just don't want more hurricanes. Oops. That was wrong button. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. And also, Marie, if that system forms into a tropical storm, it will not be called Gray. It will be called Debbie, as it goes from A to Z as the United States alphabet. So we've already had Alberto, now we have Beryl, and we already had Chris. So the next on our list is the D name, which would then be Debbie. So yes, this has a 50% chance of development and then a 20% chance of development. And here's the other system in the Eastern Pacific with a 40% chance of development as well. And then I do want to pull up Radar Mega once again. We have a new special weather statement actually. This does not include hot springs. Let's see what this is. Sorry. This has wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and penny-sized hail. And this is in South Dakota. So this does not include Hot Springs, South Dakota, but it's very close to including you. So just make sure to watch out for some possible hail there. Let's see. Hey, Chris was not a hurricane. It was just a tropical storm. Gonna have to do that real quick. I will ask if you could not spam, because that does get very annoying, and we will time you out. Another special weather statement: 50-mile-per-hour winds, nickel-sized hail, north of that Hot Springs storm. This is also in South Dakota, but not really affecting anyone. Yeah, there's not even a town included in this. Oh, maybe there is. Union City, or excuse me, Union Center. I don't even think that is a town. I think it's probably just a gas station. But if you are in this area, to the west of White Owl, the west of White Owl and west of Inning, you are in side of that special weather statement. I think we are gonna probably get a lot of special weather statements here shortly, as a lot of storms will try to pop off. Let's check back here into Georgia. We got a new special weather statement. This includes Waycross, Georgia, and this is for wind gusts around 40 miles an hour. So let's take a look inside of here. And yeah, definitely might have some winds around 40 miles an hour. I will go up a tilt. All right, Marie, I need you not to use language in this chat. Thank you very much. I don't think y'all are gonna be getting 12 inches of rain in Puerto Rico. I mean, it's possible, but I really don't think y'all are, as the National Weather Service is really only calling for 3 to 4 inches in portions of Puerto Rico. But once again, I'm gonna need you.
I am back. How are you doing?
All right, thank you. But Marie, I am just gonna say it again. I just need you not to use language in this chat, as we are a family friendly, very family friendly on this channel. So thank you very much for your information. But I am gonna need you to stop spamming, etc.
What are they doing? Are they being bad?
Yeah, they said a cuss word.
I'm going to have to remove you.
No, I already did, Finn. I told them. I talked to them about it. I put in chat, that stop spamming and not use language. Yeah, I put in their language. By the way, stream can't see my Google or my Radar Mega, so can you fix that real quick, please? Thank you. Google Translate. Finn, can you fix that? Stream can't see my Radar Omega. Okay. Can you fix my Radar Omega? Okay, there it goes.
Just a family reminder:
Oh, it didn't
please
fix.
do not
There it goes.
cuss in our live stream. We like to keep it friendly. Family friendly because younger people and families may watch this for severe weather information, and we do not approve of cussing here. So please do not cuss in our live stream chat.
Yes. And Marie, I do know about the GFS saying stuff about it possibly turning into a depression. We know that. Thank you for your information, but I do need you to stop spamming or I will have to remove you from the chat. So thank you, but I do need you to stop spamming. And we are giving you a warning as of now. We're just going to give you a 10-minute removal from the chat. So once that gets once your chat gets turned back on, please do not spam or we will have to remove you from the chat for a longer period of time again.
30 minutes.
Bro, you telling your dog something? Okay, never mind. You're. Hold on, what the heck? I thought someone was here. Well, I heard you clapping, so I was like, "You calling for your dog?"
We're gonna take a break here and we're gonna play some music. So please enjoy this weather slideshow that I've made. Thank you. Please enjoy.
Do you want an easy way to create professional invoices? Try it free at Skynova.
All right, everybody. Reed is going to be coming back shortly, so I'm going to unmute him here.
Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Sorry about that feedback. We've had a issue. All right. Alrighty here. I gotta see what's going on out here. Okay. Let's take a look at one of our live cameras near Milledgeville. Yeah, so here's a camera there near Milledgeville, looking pretty nice. Let's take a look here near Louisville. This is Jefferson County. It's partly cloudy. Some partly cloudy skies there, and there was actually an update to the Storm Prediction Center. Let's take a look here at that really quick. So they updated the marginal risk. We actually now have a new marginal risk, and they shrunk it a good bit, as it was including Macon, and now it does not. It includes Savannah, but not much. But now Metter, you're not in it. Vidalia, you're not in it. McRae, you are also not in it.
So what they did is when the storms
Let's go back here to Radar Omega.
What they did when the storms moved out of the area, they took it out just to avoid any confusion. Is what they did. Mm-hmm.
I can't see the Radar Omega on stream, by the way. I can't see the Radar Omega on stream, by the way. Maria, when will the wind speeds increase tomorrow? The Radar Omega on stream, I don't know. I really have Maria, no clue. When will the wind speeds increase tomorrow? The Radar Omega on stream, I don't know. I really have Maria. No clue. When will the wind speeds increase tomorrow? The Radar Omega on stream, I don't know. I really have. Oh my goodness! What is going on? There's so much echo.
Good question there. So don't know what happened with that. I do not.
I'm sorry about that. We had some issues. Dear.
I just wanted to give a public service announcement.
Yeah, once again, Maria, I really don't know when those winds will pick up tomorrow.
To give a public service announcement, I want to say Jesus loves you.
Yeah, also, Maria, I really don't think that there are 65-mile-per-hour gusts on Puerto Rico right now, because I mean that storm isn't even close, and that's pretty strong tropical storm winds, and y'all don't even have like rain there really. So I need you to stop putting false information. Still can't see Radar Omega on stream. 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 Still can't see Radar Omega on Alrighty, now we can see Radar Omega on the stream. We have a new special weather statement. This includes Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Alrighty, now we can see Radar Omega on the stream. 45 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts. This includes Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I cannot see Radar Omega on the stream anymore. What is going on? Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I cannot see Radar Omega on the stream anymore. What is going on? Alright, we can see it on stream now. This is for 45 to 55 mile per hour winds and excessive cloud to ground lightning. Alrighty. Anyways, let's take a look. Ooh, here's a boundary here. Got an outflow boundary. Ooh, I am not liking that orange color. Let's redo that. See this outflow boundary right here. Kind of hard to see it, but you can see it.
So can you remind our viewers what an outflow
Above
boundary is?
and under that green line. But yeah, this storm down here near Savannah still got some heavy rain for sure, and some higher wind speeds of around 26 or so miles an hour. Yes. Yeah. Wait, I think we should probably we might can just end the live stream here in a minute. Yeah, it's fine. Let me go over a few more of these things, and yeah, it won't take me more than 5 minutes. All right, let's check out the severe thunderstorm warning up here in portions of South Dakota and Nebraska. These are warned for 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail. This did get decreased with the hail size. But yeah, it's kind of far away from the radar, so pretty hard to see there. And then we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Excuse me, a severe thunderstorm watch. So let's show that on the screen here. What is going on with your keyboard, man? Okay. What is going on with your keyboard?
Why is something happening to my keyboard?
It's so loud, I can hear it. Anyways, here's the severe thunderstorm watch. Got an 80% chance for 6 or more combined severe hail or wind events, and then a 20% chance for 2 or more tornadoes. So with that, let's take one last look with Major Hurricane Beryl. This is a Category 4, only 5 miles per hour, only 5 miles an hour away from being Category 5. So yeah, this has a low pressure 946 millibars. And so I think with that, we will end the stream here.
Thank you for
So with
watching,
that,
and
thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there. And
for watching. We hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching Georgia Storm Trackers in Southeast Weather. That's all for the
Yeah.
stream. Have a
and
good day.
also make sure to go check out the Storm Chaser 575 YouTube channel,
And the
Southeast Weather YouTube channel, or the Georgia Storm Trackers YouTube channel, depending on which channel you are on watching this stream. So with that, thank y'all so much for
Forgot a
watching,
channel.
and stay safe. We will
Forgot a
see y'all
channel.
later. What? Yeah, you don't do weather on there.
Make sure you subscribe to Railfanning the Southeast for Roblox content coming soon, train content, and hotel tours. Have a great day.